Welcome everyone to another edition of Dr. Delay calling random games. I am Dr. Delay, and tonight we got the final game of the series as the Giants take on the Diamondbacks. I believe the Diamondbacks, I'm going to double check. Yeah, Diamondbacks have already won 2, so the worst that they can do is, well, split the series. The Giants, of course, trying to split the series. That'd be good for them. So, of course, they are still in the thick of it with the NL wild card. Go Giants. Thank you for stopping by, Sean. As always, appreciate you. Hopefully tonight is a good game. That's all we can hope for. Geez, I hate it whenever I just don't know how to pronounce names. Fat. I think that's Fat. Brandon Fat is going to be the starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Again, if I butcher that name, please just let me know. I am probably wrong. He is 8-5 on the year, 5.38 ERA, WHIP of a 1.38. And of course, he will face the Giants. Yastrzemski. He led off the game last night with a home run. So he's currently batting at .243 on the year. Let's see if I can get that in there for you. 243 OPS of 727, 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Giants wearing the same exact uniforms from last night. They're black uniforms, not using their traditional grays. Internet is poor. I'll be in and out like a burger joint. I gotcha. Pitcher needs to buy a vowel. Yeah, it would be nice. It would help me out with the pronunciation. Again, I do apologize. I'll try to listen in with the commentators. I don't know if I'm going to get much help from them, though. Sometimes they don't even pronounce the names. They will literally skip over that. So, yeah, we're just... Okay, anyway. Oh, Fott. There we go. Brandon Fott. There we go. Facing off Yastrzemski to begin the game as there's the throwdown. We are just minutes away. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you like what you see, folks. Every like and subscriber helps out this little channel. So again, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully it is a good game. Gotta go. All right, well, hey, we'll see you soon. As there we go. Fott sets. Yastrzemski digs in and delivers. That's going to be fouled back as we are underway in Arizona. Yes, doing this yet again. This is my third game of the series, I believe, for these two teams. I missed the first one, got the last two. Finishing it out here tonight. 0-1. Fought. Wind up, and the pitch. That's outside for ball 1. Coleman Sports is doing the Cubs game. Rhino, yeah, he's doing the Bombers. Yeah, that's good. All right, here's the 1-1. That's going to be hit to second. Oh, nice play. Throws to first for out number 1. All right, down goes Yastrzemski, and that's going to bring up Willy Adames. Willy Adames batting .211, OPS of 646, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Got 4 votes already. Let's see here. 50-50. Look at that. 50-50 in the voting. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 count to Willy Adames. As here's the pitch. That's going to be cut on and fouled back. So 1-1 count for Willy Adames. Just now getting underway here in Arizona. Again, the Giants, they won last night in extras. Diamondbacks winning the first 2 games of the series. So the Giants really need to get this one to split the series. That way no one comes out any wiser. That's going to be inside ball 2. 2-1 count for Willy Adames. Here's the pitch. That's going to be, well, I thought it was in there for strike 2, but not quite. It's actually going to be ball 3. So 3-1 count. As Fott delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. 3-2. Tomorrow I do plan on doing one game. I was originally going to do two, but plans have changed, so I'm going to get one in. So one game will be done tomorrow to keep that streak going. As Fott wind up and the pitch. That is outside, ball 4. So Adames walks. That one was way outside. As that'll bring up Rafael Devers, and you guys probably get sick and tired of me mentioning it, but he's struggled as a Giant. He's batting .260, OPS of .861, 17 home runs, and 64 RBIs. Bailey was the hero last night. Yeah, I know, right? Stunning. Anything could happen on any given day, any given at-bat, as that one's going to be cut on and fouled back. So 0-1 count. 0-1 to Devers, runner on first. The top of the first, 1 out. Yastrzemski with the ground out, Adames with the walk, and this is where we are. Oh, a pickoff attempt, but he is back safe and sound. So 0-1. Fott looking back over at first. Sets. And delivers. That's going to be hit to left, and that one is going to go out of play as we're now at 0-2. Sack fly. Well, hey, you know, that'll work. You know, doing his job, getting underneath the ball, bringing in the run. All right, 0-2 shift is very much on. Shortstop playing straight up at second pretty much. Third baseman at short. 0-2. Here's the pitch. That is outside for ball 1. Off the schneid? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. 1-2. Fott sets. Looks over at first. And delivers. That's going to be outside, ball 2. 96 on the gun on the fastball. Two and two. Fott looks over at first and sets. And delivers. That's going to be poked at. And that one's going to be sent into foul territory. So Devers here giving Fott a little bit of trouble here. Won't be going down any easy. Oh, he's out of the slump. I don't know. I don't know about that. Thank you, though, for the education there. But I think I'll stick to simple terms, as here's the 2-2. Oh, and Fott can't quite get the pitch off. So that's going to be a ball. So 3-2 now. You have plenty of time to make the pitch, but sometimes I guess these pitchers just, I don't know. I guess they feel like it's just too fast. As Fott looks over at first, 3-2 count. And delivers. That's going to be outside, ball 4. So he walks them. Back-to-back walks for Fott. That'll bring up Ramos, batting .275, OPS of .802, 13 home runs, and 44 RBIs. You'll hear old-time broadcasters use it. I bet Trisk has heard it many times. Yeah, heard it in as many years. Probably. All right, runners on first and second, 1 out. And again, Ramos coming to the plate. He's been the most consistent Giant, the best Giant hitter pretty much the entire year. Fott looking over at Adames at second. And delivers. Ground ball down the left field line. That is fair. That's definitely going to score a run. 1 run's going to score. Adames is easily scoring. And Devers is going to get to third. Ramos standing at second, so we're already 1-0 Giants. All right, that's going to bring up Jung-Hoo Lee. Pardon me, just learning that last night. Jung-Hoo Lee batting .246, OPS of .721, 6 homers, and 35 RBIs. Devers fought back from 0-2. Yeah, that was good. It was a good at-bat. Again, runners on second and third. 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee at the plate. Fought. Sets. Looks over at third. And delivers. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Breaking ball could not quite catch the zone. Coffee Beans, hello there. How's it going? Hopefully everything's going all well over there. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be low for ball 2. Just can't seem to hit the strike zone. Ow, just hit my hand. It's going okay. I'm still kind of learning this YouTube stuff, trying to educate myself. Here's the 2-0. Lee sends this to center. Thomas makes the catch for out number 2, but I have to imagine Devers is going to tag up, and yeah, he is. He's going to jog in to home. So it's now 2-0. Ramos is now standing on third. Giants just with a fast start here. That'll bring up Dominic Smith, batting .258, OPS of .713, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Already up 1-0. Yep. All right, Font sets and delivers. That's going to be hit just foul. Oh, man. Oh, and it gets past the ball boy over there. Again, 0-1 count, runner on third. Giants already up 2-0 over the Diamondbacks here in the top of the first. Smith was just, oh man, that was inches away from being 3-0. As Font sets and delivers. That is inside for ball 1. Hopefully everyone's 4th of July will go well, if you have plans, but I will be doing a stream in the afternoon. It will be Pirates and Mariners. Maybe I see you there, maybe I don't, but hey, I'm doing a stream regardless. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be hit to left. If it stays, well, it's going to be, just too far for Suarez. He was booking it there, but nothing doing. 1-2 count for Smith. Again, runner on third, 2 outs. Giants up 2-0. Heard the Giants may bring Mad Bum out of retirement. Did you hear that? No, I did not hear that. I don't know why they would, to be honest with you. He really wasn't playing that well whenever, he was pitching last. As here's the 1-2. That's going to be fouled back. I'm going to call some folks in England and say, enjoy work this guy. Yeah. Well, most people believe it or not, people are still going to be working tomorrow. It's not a holiday for everybody. I know I worked plenty of 4th of July's when I was working. And here's the 1-2, working in the grocery business. That's going to be fouled back. 1-2 count. Runner on third. Again, 2 outs. Giants up 2-0. Wonder when they're going to get a picture of Smith, actually playing. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be chopped foul. Smith just battling here. Font not really missing many bats tonight. Already at 25 pitches. It's been said Mad Bum has been strengthening his arm, throwing hay bales. Oh, okay. Well, I know he's a farmer, or he's definitely a country guy. As Font's going to step off again. Runner on third. Giants up 2-0. Already runner on third here, 2 outs. Fought. Delivers. Checked his swing. And he went. Strike 3 called. But the Giants do some damage as we head to the bottom of the first. Your score, 2-0. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. Been doing this since opening day. Let's see here. 71. This is my 71st game of the year. I've been here for this series. This is my 3rd game of the series. Didn't do the first game. But yeah, no, I guess I do show a little bit more love to the Giants and Diamondbacks than I would for an average team. Of course, Pirates are my main team, but I do bounce around in the Major League Baseball. So again, if you just like sports, then I think this is a good channel for you. Showing a lot of growth in the last few months. Again, it was just 30 subscribers at opening day. Now I'm at 288. So we are growing and growing and growing. So be a part of this growing community. And you can say, hey, you know, I subscribed when that guy wasn't even that popular on YouTube. Now he's somewhat popular, somewhat, you know. But yeah. Let's see here. He can't be any worse than Verlander. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know how Verlander's really doing. But those are your scores. We'll get to those in a few moments. Giants starting pitcher tonight is going to be Robbie Ray, 33-year-old lefty. 8-3 on the year, 2.75 ERA, whip of a 1.15. So really good. Really good. Ketel Marte, he's going to be DHing tonight. He's going to be leading off. He is batting .300, OPS of .999, 18 home runs, and 39 RBIs. Again, the Giants already up 2-0. I'm looking forward to the 300. I don't know if, again, I'm not doing it. There's not going to be a 300 party, but I'll definitely thank you guys for it, though. As Ray delivers, that's going to be outside, ball 1. Maybe, I mean, I'll just, you know, whenever my first stream after 300, I'll say thank you or something. I don't know how I'd really do that. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be popped up. Shallow right. Yastrzemski makes the catch for out number 1. All right, that's going to bring up Geraldo Perdomo, batting .272, OPS of .788, 9 home runs and 59 RBIs. Can we consider one for 500? I don't know how I'd even do that. I don't know what just got in my throat, but something. As Ray delivers, that's going to be outside, ball 1. I think during this half-inning break, I'm going to have to figure out what just got there. So my bad, guys. 1-0 count. 1 out, nobody on. Ray shaking his head up and down and delivers. That's going to be right down the middle. Strike 1. 93 miles per hour right down the middle. I don't know. I don't really know how I would do a party over YouTube. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be hit to center. Lee jogging back and makes the catch for out number 2. Very quickly, 2 down for the Diamondbacks. And that's going to bring up Lourdes Gurriel, batting .251, OPS of .721, 12 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Let's meet at a Giants-Padres game, and you can call the game. I don't know about that. I don't think I'll hit 500 by the time MLB ends. I don't see that happening. It would be awesome. And even if I did, I don't think I would go to California anytime soon. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 count to Gurriel. As Ray delivers, that's going to be hit to left center. On the run is Ramos, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Very quickly go the Diamondbacks. as we head to the top of the second. Giants up 2-0. I think I'm good now, so I don't have to go step out. Let's see here. Final scores from around Major League Baseball. The Marlins defeat the Twins today 4-1. Rockies over the Astros 7-6. Nationals over the Tigers 11-7. The Angels over the Braves 5-1. Currently happening, the Mets leading the Brewers 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. The Blue Jays over the Yankees 6-5 in the bottom of the 7th. In the bottom of the 7th as well, it's 0-0. And that was the game I was originally going to do. I'm glad I did not. Because, 0-0. Unless the pitching is just amazing. It's just kind of, it's not really fun to call. Then warm-ups in Seattle and Los Angeles as they are hosting the Royals and White Sox, respectively. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in, just even clicking on this video. But yeah, every like that you press, every subscriber that I get definitely helps this little channel. Again, I've been doing games since opening day. This is my 71st game of the season, as you can see there. Plenty of live streams, and of course I'll be doing football very soon. So if you're a football fan, this will not end with football. In fact, this may have tipped you out. Of course, I am a Steelers fan, but I'm not just going to be doing Steelers games. I'll be doing multiple games every Saturday and Sunday, and you guys will have a lot of say on the channel. Pirates, we have started. No. I think Nick and RFK has alluded he is very wealthy. Nick, he only does $1 bets, apparently, which I kind of found relief in because he doesn't seem to have much success. Nick, if you're listening in, I appreciate you, but hey, just being honest with what was discussed, as that's going to bring up Fitzgerald. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss, strike one. Tyler Fitzgerald batting .230, OPS of 615, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs for Fitzgerald this year. All right, here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, that's going to be fouled back. So very quickly, 0-2. 20K. I don't think they're doing 20K. 0-2. Fought. Delivers the 0-2. Checked his swing, and he went. He struck him out. All right, that's going to bring up Brett Wisely. Wisely batting .192, OPS of 545, no homers, and 5 RBIs. What is going on with this, Mike? The $1 may cover the buckos. Yeah, maybe. You're probably right about that. All right, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count again. Giants up 2-0 here in the top of the second. As Fought delivers, that's going to be chopped foul. So 0-2. 0-2 count to Wisely. Nobody on? Fought. Wind up and the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. Oh, and 2 count. Is Brett Wisely related to Maxwell Smart from 70s TV show Get Smart? I'm going to say no, he is not. As here's the 0-2. That's going to be cut on and fouled once again. 0-2 count for Wisely. Brett Wisely. As here's the pitch. Taken, called. Strike 3 right down the middle. Just froze him. All right, that's going to bring up Andrew Kisner, batting .103, OPS of 340. 1 home run and 1 RBI on the season. As Fought delivers, that's going to be chopped off his foot. That'll be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Fought. Wind up. And the pitch. That's going to be low for ball one. 1-1 count for Kisner. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Nobody on. Fought. Delivers. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. This guy is batting 103. Yeah, not exactly having a great year at the plate. Only 29 at-bats, though, in his defense. So, hasn't really been able to swing the bat much. Hasn't been able to get in any rhythm. As here is the 1-2. That's going to be poked at and popped up. McCann trying to make the catch, and he does for out number 3. Thought it was going out of play, but did not go all the way as we head to the bottom of the second. Your score, Giants 2, Diamondbacks nothing. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Been doing this since opening day. This is my 71st game of the season. Where do they get these bums? Well, the minor leagues is my guess. But, again, if you like what you see, definitely subscribe, like and subscribe for more sports content. I've been doing baseball, but, of course, I'll be doing plenty of football very, very soon. So if you're a football fan, definitely like and subscribe. Not just going to be a Steelers channel, too. You guys will actually be voting on games that I do. Example, week 1, Steelers-Jets, I'm definitely doing it. But after the Steelers game, you guys will have already completed your vote, as I'll put up a poll like September 1st earlier that week. Will it be the Titans and the Broncos, the Niners and the Seahawks, the Lions and the Packers, Texans, Rams? I don't know. You guys will make the call. So if that sounds good to you, definitely like and subscribe. They'll ever take down L.A. with so many guys batting under 250. Yeah. Now they are in need of some bats, and gotta hope that your pitching is just, dominant. If you guys were to match with the Dodgers in the playoffs. Dodgers almost at 500 runs already. I mean, that is wow. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Again, a lot of teams still in it for the NL. I think it's very competitive in the NL, and I think anyone can win on any given day. As we're going to return here to Arizona, where Eugenio Suarez is going to be at the plate. Pretty sure it is, yeah. Suarez, he's batting .250, OPS of .874, 26 home runs, and 69 RBIs. Thanks for talking Jets receivers last night, Doctor. I enjoyed it greatly. I know others. I didn't mind. I don't think they minded. I definitely don't mind if it's football. Like, I will be 100% in it. As here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 on the breaking ball. Knuckle curve, 81 mile per hour. Knuckle curve. Again, Ray has been really good this year. ERA in the 2s. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. Ray only at 9 pitches, already pitched 2 pitches in this inning. Again, he was very dominant in the first. As Ray delivers, swing and a miss. Looks like he's continuing that here as he struck him out. So down goes Suarez, and that'll bring up Randall Grichuk, batting .244, OPS of .716, 4 home runs, and 16 RBIs on the season. As Ray delivers, breaking ball in there on the outside corner for strike 1. Ray is just showing his dominance. Here is the 0-1. That's going to be hit to center. Lee is under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Again, very quick. Very quick. And that'll bring up Blaze Alexander. This is his 2025 at-bat debut. So there you go. San Francisco will win since they are already ahead, and Ray's awesome. They should let Ray hit and put DH in that guy. Yeah, probably. As here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs for ball 1. Again, feel free to vote. We got a poll down below. 60% of you guys think the Giants are going to win. 40% the Diamondbacks will win. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be, just missed. Ball 2. Ray was wondering where that missed, and that's fair. Again, he's been very dominant tonight already. Again, 14 pitches, 2 outs already in the second. As Ray delivers, swing and a miss, strike 1. Good evening. Hey, how's it going, JJ? We're doing okay. I'm doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you are as well. The day has been okay. It's been an okay day. 2-1. Ray delivers. Ground ball to short. Throws to first and gets him by a step for out number 3. Ray, only 15 pitches through 2 as we head to the top of the third. The Giants up 2-0. Is Blaze Alexander related to former Seahawks running back Sean Alexander? I'm going to say no, he is not related. No, he is definitely not related. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. It's my 71st baseball game of the year, and I do these teams quite a bit, actually, compared to the other teams on this channel. Of course, the Pirates are the main attraction, as I've done them 32 times, but the Giants, this is their 12th game of the year. Diamondbacks, this is the 11th. Diamondbacks are 5-5 when I call their games. Giants are 4-7, but they did, of course, win last night. Let's see. Here are the scores from around Major League Baseball. The Marlins defeated the Twins today 4-1. Rockies over the Astros 7-6. Nationals over the Tigers 11-7. Angels over the Braves 5-1. Leading in the top of the 9th are the Mets over the Brewers 3-2. In the top of the 8th, the Blue Jays leading the Yankees 6-5. Zeros across the board in Chicago as they're hosting the Indians. Top of the first, the White Sox and the Dodgers. They're just now getting underway. And, of course, the Royals and Mariners are not yet underway. One can be adopted. That is fair. That's a fair statement. But I don't think I'm going to look that one up. Whenever we do return to action, it will be Mike Yastrzemski at the plate, batting .243, OPS of .724, 8 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Again, feel free to vote. Who you got winning tonight? 67% of you guys think it'll be the Giants, and that's a fair statement. They are up 2-0, and Ray looks really good. So 33% of you guys think it's the Diamondbacks. Showing a replay of yesterday's game. Yastrzemski with the leadoff home run to begin the game. Giants able to take a 3-0 lead before the Diamondbacks were able to fight back and push to extras, but the Giants did hold on to get the dub. And again, they're looking for the series split here in Arizona. As here's the pitch that is in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Fott, I think it's Fott. He's already at 39. Here's the 40th pitch. That's going to be fouled back. 0-2. I don't know what's going on with the voice. 0-2 count. Fott. Wind up. And the pitch. Checks his swing. And that's going to be low, ball 1. Who's a more lethal offensive weapon, Matt Williams or Will Clark? I'll be sure to check for you in a few moments. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be low, ball 2. Checked his swing there, nothing doing. Two and 2 count. Fott delivers. That's going to be low. Ball 3. 3-2. Adames on deck. as Font delivers. That's going to be hit. Oh, it's past the second baseman for a base hit. Diving attempt there. I don't know if that's Alexander at second tonight. Marte is DHing. Let's check here the second baseman. Yeah, Alexander. Very good effort by Alexander, but again, that was just a hard hit. That's going to bring up Willy Adames. He's batting .211, OPS of .648, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Oh and 1. Font delivers. That's going to be in at the knees for a called strike. Adames felt like it was a little low, and honestly, I could see why. It was also a delayed call as well. 0-2. Font looks over at first. And delivers. That's outside for ball 1. One and 2. Font looks over at first. Sets. And delivers. Oh. Taken for ball 2. That one was very much in the strike zone. I don't know what's going on with my screens over here. They're just going wild. 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to center. Thomas at the wall, and that one is off the top of the wall. It will not be a homer, as Yastrzemski is going to cross home plate as the Giants lead 3-0. Adames with a RBI double. Giants look really good tonight. That's going to bring up Rafael Devers. He's batting .260, OPS of .863, 17 home runs, and 64 RBIs. Oh, hey, how's it going? Pure Adrenaline stopping by. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Assuming the Mets were winning, they're having a little bit of a chat here, making sure. I don't know if that was a home run or not. Let's see here. Mets did win. They ended up holding on to get the dub 3-2. So congratulations to the Mets fans that are going to stop by. Again, thank you very much. Yeah, PS in the house. Thank you again. Yeah, the Mets getting the win over the Brew Crew. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I do appreciate, of course, Pure Adrenaline Sports for the raid. Definitely helps me out, of course. Oh, that one was close. It may have hit the yellow line. We're doing a little bit of a review here. If you're just wondering why in the world is there no baseball, well, it's because the replay was really close. We're under a review, debating if whether this is a home run or not. If not, well, it's still going to be 3-0. Again, the Giants have just played fantastic tonight. The call on the field stands, so it is going to be a double for Adames, as that's going to bring up Rafael Devers. He's batting .260, OPS of .863, 17 home runs, and 64 RBIs. Again, thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Again, Pure Adrenaline, he's been very, very kind to me, very supportive of this little channel. That's going to be inside ball 1. So thank you guys for clicking on this. Of course, again, I know you guys are most likely on the East Coast, so, I'm not expecting you guys to stay long at all. But, again, just the fact that you guys were able to view me, hopefully leave a like, and maybe if you like my style, perhaps subscribe too, as that's going to be fouled back 1-1. Of course, again, I do a lot of baseball. Of course, it's baseball season, but if you guys are football fans, well, I also will be doing plenty of football. I'm a big football fan. As you can see, I am a Steelers fan, so I'm sure we can have some nice dialogue if you're a Jets fan or a Giants fan, as that's going to be a ground ball to first, tosses to Font for out number 1 does move Adames to third. As that's going to bring up Ramos. Ramos batting .277, OPS of .807, 13 home runs, and 45 RBIs. Again, runner on third, 1 out here in the top of the third. Giants leading 3-0. Can't wait for the Jets Steelers. Hey, yeah, no, it's gonna be fun, you know. Of course, the Jets' former quarterback now on the Steelers, and the Steelers' former quarterback on the Jets. So that's going to be fun. Week 1, that's going to be outside Bowl 1. In fact, I already have that live stream already up. I'm ready to go. Again, I'm a football guy. Of course, you know, I know you guys are pure adrenaline. Definitely watch him for week 1. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. I look forward to it. I do believe that the Steelers will win. But, you know, again, it's one of those things you never know. Ground ball past the shortstop. And that's going to get through for a base hit. Looks like the Giants in this inning have doubled their lead. They're now up 4-0 over the Diamondbacks. Oh, man, the Giants are just all over the Diamondbacks tonight. That's going to bring up Jung-Hoo Lee. He's batting .246, OPS of .720, 6 home runs, and 36 RBIs. And Sean, of course, is a Jets fan. Yeah, no, that'll be pretty fun. You know, yeah, your big TV. Sorry, we'll get to that after your little mini trip, as that's going to be inside Ball 1. Yeah, no, I cannot wait. Looks like a good bit of you guys voted for the Giants, and of course, I don't blame you. They're up 4-0 here in the top of the third. As Fott sets and delivers, that's going to be low. Now it's Ball 2. You're going to a Jet game. Okay, that'll be fun. I myself have only been to one NFL game, and it was a great experience. I was about, 8 or 9 years old. As here's the 2-0. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going to go foul. It was actually the Falcons and Saints. That's whenever they played in the Alamo Dome, whenever the Katrina or Rita hit New Orleans. That was great. I got to see Michael Vick versus Aaron Brooks. I don't know if you guys remember those quarterbacks. I'm sure most people remember Michael Vick. Here's the 2-1. That is upstairs Ball 3. Never been to a home game. Saw them on the road versus the Ravens from Testaverde. I gotcha. Vinny Testaverde played for a long time. 3-1 count. Fott delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-2 count. Runner on first here in the top of the third. Giants all over the Diamondbacks. 4-0. Fott sets and delivers. That's going to be hit to center. Thomas on the run and makes the catch for out number 2. He quickly throws it in, which is going to force Ramos to retreat to first. And that'll bring up Dominic Smith. Batting .254, OPS of .703, 1 home run, and 8 RBIs. He is 0 for 1 in this one. Springer home run, a Yankee. Okay, well, I know it was close over there in the Blue Jays-Yankees game as Fott sets and delivers. That's going to be fouled back. 5, okay. I guess it was a little closer than that. I thought it was a 1-run game. My bad. Now it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. 0-1 count. Dominic Smith, yeah, I believe he was a former Met. Here's the 0-1. Oh, trying to hold up there, but that is a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Curtis Martin, yeah, he was a really good running back. 0-2 count. Font looks over at Ramos. Sets. And delivers. Called strike 3. Smith was frozen. But again, the Giants do some damage here as we head to the bottom of the third. Your score, Giants 4, Diamondbacks 0. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Again, thank you very much, Pure Adrenaline Sports, for for the raid. It really does, again, help me out. He's been very supportive of this channel. I really do appreciate him. Again, thank you very much, Pure Adrenaline. I really do thank you. Again, I've been doing baseball games since opening day. It is mostly Pirates, but I do bounce around Major League Baseball. That's why I'm doing, of course, Giants and Diamondbacks tonight, of course, with the Pirates being off. But yeah, no, I'm going to be doing football games and how that's going to work. Of course, I'll be doing every Steelers game, but that's not the end of my Sundays. In fact, I'm going to be doing 2 Sunday games and 2 Saturday games, at least 2 Saturdays, potentially up to 4. But yeah, I'll be doing the Steelers-Jets, of course, week 1, and then after that, will be decided by the viewers. So I'm going to put a poll up earlier in the week, like, hey, what game am I doing in a Sunday afternoon? Will it be the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos, San Francisco Giants, or San Francisco Niners, and Seattle Seahawks, Lions and Packers, Texans, and Rams? I don't make the call. You guys will be voting on that. So if you want to have a lot of control on what I do, or you just like that kind of aspect of things, then again, it's really a channel for the sports fan. Like and subscribe. Again, I've been doing baseball games since opening day, and of course football. I'm going to be I love football. Football is kind of my thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy my style. Dom Smith, yep. He I guess I don't know, how did he do as a Met? I mean, he's on the Giants now, so I'm assuming you guys didn't think highly of him, or the Mets. Yeah, well, he didn't really perform that well. I had a few decent years, I guess, as a platoon player, but didn't work out. As we're returning to Arizona, it's going to bring up James McCann, as that's going to be in the dirt. Ball 1. McCann batting .500. Of course, he only has 8 at-bats. OPS of 1667. 1 home run and 2 RBIs on the year. Again, Ray has been fantastic, entering the 3rd inning with now 17 pitches. I mean, again, he's been very efficient, as that's going to be chopped foul. So 1-1 count. And also, again, everyone, feel free to chat down below. I try to read as many comments as possible, though I guess I'm not really used to this many people in here. So here's the 1-1. Ground ball to short. Throws to first for out number 1. Expos, and switch to the Giants. Yeah, I missed the Expos. I mean, I didn't really get to see much of them. All right, that's going to bring up Tim Tawa. He's batting .203, OPS of 632, 6 home runs and 14 RBIs. James McCann. Yeah, no, he is on the Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch, breaking ball in there for a called strike. So 0-1 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Again, the Giants up 4-0 over the D-backs. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be chopped foul. So 0-2 already. Again, Ray has been just on a tear, attacking the Diamondbacks tonight. Just a lot of weak contact. 0-2 as Ray delivers. That's going to be inside for ball 1. Has Cattell bat? I don't believe he has. He probably, well, I mean, if there's a hit or something like that, he will. He's leading off tonight. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be outside ball 2. So Blake, he's about 2 batters away. But again, so far the Diamondbacks have yet to get a hit, or so they have not moved up the batting orders. That's a swing and a miss. Look at that strike. 3 there. He struck him out. That's going to bring up Alec Thomas, batting .248, OPS of 665, 5 home runs and 23 RBIs. Ray's a Cy Young candidate. He is looking good tonight. I don't know. Again, I think the NL has, Paul Skeens, of course. As here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. As long as he hits the ball, I'm happy. I got you. We'll see. Again, Ray looks really good. 0-1 count, Ray. This is in the 3rd inning, 2 outs, and he's only at 25 pitches. I mean, he's been extremely efficient. As here is the 0-1. That's in the dirt, trying to get him to chase. Ball 1. 1-1 count for Thomas. As Ray delivers, that's going to be a tapper to second. Tosses to first and gets him by a step for out number 3. So Cattell will have to lead off in the bottom of the 4th. I'm telling you, Ray looks good tonight. We head to the top of the 4th. Your score, Giants 4, Diamondbacks 0. Skeens, yeah, well, I mean, you can't fault Skeens for that. You know, Skeens, I mean, if he's on any other team, I mean, I wouldn't say he's undefeated, but he will definitely, have a very solid record. Again, here's the scores from around Major League Baseball. The Marlins over the Twins 4-1. Rockies over the Astros 7-6. Nationals over the Tigers 11-7. Mets. Most of you guys here, Mets fans. Again, thank you very much, Pure Adrenaline. I really do appreciate it. They were over the Brew Crew 3-2. Angels over the Braves 5-1. Blue Jays leading the Yankees 8-5 in the top of the 9th. In the top of the 9th, the Cubs and the Indians are tied at 0 apiece. As they head to the bottom of the 2nd, Seattle and the Royals, they are tied 0-0, and the Dodgers leading the White Sox 1-0 as they head to the 2nd. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Been doing this since opening day, and I have no plans on stopping. Of course, tomorrow I'll be doing my Pirates in the afternoon. So again, if you're just a baseball fan, feel free to check me out every, now and then. Again, I'm not expecting every single stream. Oh yeah, no, no, you don't have to. Of course, again, just I'm thankful that you even clicked on this video. Again, I really am thankful for Pure Adrenaline. He's been very, supportive of me. Again, I really appreciate it. I'm very thankful for him and, a lot of others that have, again, just really been, very good to me. So I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I'm pretty much a sports channel. So if you like sports, then, I think this is a good channel for you. As Tyler Fitzgerald will be coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1 tonight, batting .229, OPS of .612, 2 home runs, and 12 RBIs. Who are the next 3 batting? It's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald, Brett Wisely, and Andrew Kisner. As here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. Here from PS. How long? I just started this year. I don't really. So Pirates games are the main team I do. 32 games for the Pirates. As here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. But I do bounce around, of course. The Pirates just haven't really been good, so there are times where I'm just not really getting a lot of people to look. So I do have to bounce around, as that's going to be outside ball 1. But I do prioritize the Pirates, but again, I do bounce around, a lot. I do. I mean, obviously, tonight, I'm trying to get in a game. The Pirates were off today. As here's the 1-2. That's going to be outside ball 2. And, of course, the reason that I choose these 2 teams is I have Nick here. Yeah, he's the main Diamondbacks fan. He's an OG. He's been here since day 1. He's a Diamondbacks fan. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1. I try to prioritize, what the subscribers like. So more of my subscribers are, Pirates fans, and of course, and the NL West. So that's kind of how I choose my games. So that's going to bring up Brent Wisely. He's batting .185, OPS of .526, no homers and 5 RBIs. As Font delivers. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Yeah, Mr. John. Yeah, I believe his name is Mr. John. Yeah, no, he's very, very nice. He's been very good to me. I really am thankful for him. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Taylor Ward didn't hit. Oh, wow, of course, that's how it is. 0-2 count for Wisely. As here's the pitch. That's going to be, called strike 3. Wisely didn't like it. It was a 50-50 call, and it went in Font's favor. That's going to bring up Andrew Kisner. He's 0 for 1 on the night, batting 100 on the year. OPS of 329, 1 homer and 1 RBI. Of course, he only has 30 at-bats. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low and away for ball 1. Little brother got timed out. Oof. Well, yeah, no, you don't want to be doing all that. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be chopped foul. 1-1. Billy bumped the go. Very interesting. Very interesting. 1-1 count here for Kisner. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Nobody on. Giants leading 4-0. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be just low for ball 2. It may have caught a little bit of the zone, but the umpire didn't see it that way. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Font, he's at 75 pitches. I don't know if I'd expect him to go past 5. And then on the flip side, Ray, he'll be entering the inning. I think, 20-something, 26? Here's the pitch. Tapper to Font. Tosses to first for out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Giants. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, it's still 4-0. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Again, thank you, Pure Adrenaline, for, again, the raid. That's very, very awesome. I do appreciate it. But yeah, again, if you're a sports fan, definitely like and subscribe. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's do another scoring update, of course. Some final scores. The Blue Jays actually just defeated the Yankees 8-5. Marlins over the Twins 4-1. Rockies over the Astros 7-6. Nationals over the Tigers today 11-7. Mets over the Brewers 3-2. And the Angels over the Braves 5-1. In the bottom of the 9th, man, the Cubs. Yeah, no, I think Trisk said that a little bit earlier. 0-0 against the Indians. I'm very glad I didn't do that game, honestly. That was a game I was going to do, and I ended up not doing it. In the bottom of the 2nd, the Royals and the Mariners are tied 0-0. Mariners with 2 runners on, though, with 1 out. The Dodgers leading the White Sox 1-0. Favorite MLB player of all time? Well, I guess it'd be probably Andrew McCutchen. I'm a Pirates fan, and yeah, it would be Andrew McCutchen. I was born in '96, so obviously I can't really say, I liked, anybody that was playing prior to that. But I would say Andrew McCutchen. All right, this is going to bring up Ketel Marte. He's batting .299, OPS of .995, 18 home runs and 39 RBIs. Mike Schmidt is Trisk's favorite player. Freddie did get up last night and got a walk-off. Yeah, for sure, he did. I saw that. I don't know why I saw that, but I saw a clip this morning about it for some reason. As Ray delivers, that's going to be taken outside for strike 1, so a favorable call for Ray. 28 pitches for Ray. Gary Carter for Sean. Dustin May for Blake. Mark McGuire for Nick. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be cut on and fouled back. Ron Darling. 0-2 count for Marte. Again, Ray has just been fantastic tonight. As Ray delivers. Ground ball to third. Wisely throws to first for out number 1. Marte is out. All right, that's going to bring up Geraldo Perdomo. He's batting .271, OPS of 785, 9 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Did Freeman do the dance around the base pass? Probably. Probably, Sean. Probably. Doing that as he's getting out of the box, most likely. As Ray delivers. That's going to be taken for called strike on the knees. Perdomo asking him about it. 0-1. Schmidt hit his 488, 99th, and 500 against the Pirates. That's going to be just inside ball 1. 1-1 count to Perdomo. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Diamondbacks with no luck against Robbie Ray. Here's the pitch. That's taken for a called strike right down the middle. 94 on the gun. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be just upstairs, ball 2. 2-2 count. As Ray delivers the 2-2 that is in the dirt for ball 3. Oh, you're good, man. 3-2 count. That does not count as a hit. I can confirm that it will not count as a hit. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball to second. Oh, what a play. It was right to Fitzgerald. Great reaction time for out number 2. And that will bring up Gurriel. Lourdes Gurriel batting .250, OPS of .719, 12 home runs, and 44 RBIs. You're okay, Trisk. It's all good. As Ray delivers, checks his swing, did not go, ball 1. 1-0 count for Gurriel. Call me. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. I don't really watch too much of the WNBA, but for some reason I always hear about it. I always hear about it. And I don't really care about it, to be honest. 1-1 count for Gurriel. But yeah, I hear all about Clark and Reese. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be a tapper foul. Lourdes Gurriel. Yeah. I think I pronounced that wrong. 1-2 count for Gurriel. Ray at 39 pitches. I think this has actually been one of his longest or highest pitch counts for an inning tonight. As here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He was very tardy on that one. He struck him out. We head to the top of the 5th. Giants still up 2-0. He's calling WNBA. Yeah, I don't know. For basketball, I'll stick with college basketball, That was fun. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I do thank you guys again for stopping by again. Shout out Pure Adrenaline Sports. Again, he's the reason most of you guys are even here. So, again, thank you. But yeah, no, I've been doing this since opening day. Been here since, of course, the Pirates' devastating losses to the Marlins. That was fun. That put the season in perspective immediately for the Pirates. Of course, they're playing well as of late, so that's always nice. Trying to take advantage of, seeing the Pirates play well while it lasts. But again, I'll be doing football, so if you're a football fan, college and or NFL, I'll be doing plenty of that on this channel once football season starts. In fact, I already have the Hall of Fame game up. I'm doing the Hall of Fame game on July 31st. Of course, there's week 0 for college football, and of course, you're seeing the Thursday night game, and of course, my Steelers games. Again, I'm not doing just Steelers. You're going to have the opportunity to vote for other games on this channel. So whatever window the Steelers aren't playing in, you'll be voting on that window. That poll, of course, will open up on that Monday prior to that Sunday. And for week 1, it'll be Tennessee, Denver, San Francisco, and Seattle, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Los Angeles. I don't know what I'm calling. You guys will make that decision for me. So you guys will have a lot of say on this channel when it comes to football season. Every now and then I'll throw in a little poll for baseball. But, it's very far and in between that I'll do that. But for football, polls every week, at least 2. So hopefully that sounds good to you. As Mike Yastrzemski is going to be coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the night, batting .245, OPS of .728, 8 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Lakers in 5. I guess for next year, I guess. 9. Oh, again, thank you. I guess some people have subscribed. Thank you very much. Robbie Ray is a southpaw, yes. He is a lefty. As here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Man, he just found the opening gap there on the left side of the infield as the shift was on. But he beat the shift, as that's going to bring up Willy Adames, batting .214, OPS of .654, 10 home runs, and 38 RBIs. You need to get a sticker magnet as you travel. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. One stared, it's MLB. There we go. I'll try to remember that name. As that's going to be outside ball one. You have a good night. Again, thank you very much. Oh, 1-star edits. I'm an idiot. 1-0 count. Oh, my gosh. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. 1 stared. 1-star edits. I can't believe, how do you guys immediately see that? And I'm like, it says for me, 1 stared. I'm such a bum. As Font sets. Here's the pitch. Tapper to short. Possible double play. There's 1 and 2. A double play. So Adames eliminates Yastrzemski's hit pretty much. I was hearing the Giants' little hey, we're going to the bottom of the 5th, but no, that's not the case. Only 2 outs here. That's going to bring up Rafael Devers. He's batting .259, OPS of .861, 17 home runs, and 64 RBIs. Trisk, the doctor, is throwing an OG party. I don't think so. That's going to be low for ball 1. 1-0 count for Devers. Devers is 0 for 1 with a walk in this one. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be chopped foul. Again, the score is 4-0 if you're just tuning in, listening on the radio, I guess. As here's the 1-1. Ground ball. Oh, what a play. Oh, Tawa can't quite secure it. Throws to first. Oh, that was a heck of a play there by the Diamondbacks defense. Tawa knocking it down. And then Alexander, the second baseman, was there to pick him up, toss it to first to Font, who was covering the bag for out number 3. That was pretty neat. Again, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Giants up 4-0. But again, once again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys for stopping by tonight. Let's see here. Again, final scores from around Major League Baseball. Marlins defeated the Twins today 4-1. Rockies over the Astros 7-6. Nationals over the Tigers 11-7. Blue Jays over the Yankees 8-5. Mets over the Brewers 3-2. Angels over the Braves 5-1. In extras right now, it is 0-0 between the Indians and the Cubs. In the bottom of the 3rd, Royals and Mariners are tied at 0 apiece, and the Dodgers lead the White Sox 1-0. But again, this is my 71st game of the season. The Diamondbacks are 5-5 when I call their games. Giants are 4-7, so not very good for the Giants. And I know most of you guys are probably Mets fans. You guys are 4-4 when I call your games. So that's a little, you guys are 500 when I call the Mets games. But like I said, I do bounce around Major League Baseball. Pirates are most of what I do. And of course, if you are a Giants or Diamondbacks fan, again, you guys are featured probably the second most of all these teams that I've decided to really do. Again, it's random, but not necessarily. Again, Sean here is a Giants fan. He's been here since day one. I do have a lot of Giants subscribers. Same thing with Nick Bakemeyer. He's been here since the very beginning. I think he's been here earlier than Sean actually, and I pretty much, if a lot of subscribers tune in, I will try my best to get, as that's going to be a hit to left field, and that one's going to be gone. Eugenio Suarez with the leadoff shot here in the bottom of the fifth. Ray again has been fantastic as the Diamondbacks try to claw their way back into this one. That's the first base runner of the game, as it's now 4-1. Ray with a fastball right down the middle. I guess he had been feeling very confident. He has thrown pitches down the middle, and it's just frozen these hitters tonight. But he did not get away with that one. That's going to be a swing and a miss on the knuckle curve there. Strike one. Grichuk batting .243, OPS of .710, 4 home runs, and 16 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to left center field. That one at the wall, and Ramos on the run makes the catch for out number 1. That one looked like it may have kept going, but Ramos with a nice running catch there for out number 1. That's going to bring up Blaze Alexander, making his 2025 debut at the plate this year. Tonight, he's 0 for 1. And Ray now shaking his head. He's starting to maybe doubt himself. I'm not too sure. Just upset with himself, as that's going to be outside, ball 1. 1-0 count to Alexander. Again, only one hit tonight for the Diamondbacks. One base runner in general. That was a solo shot home run by Suarez in this inning. Ray getting the sign and delivers. That's going to be a little tapper to short. Adames throws to first for out number 2. All right, that's going to bring up James McCann, batting .444, OPS of 1504. Of course, he only has 9 at-bats on the year. Again, Ray's been very, very efficient. I know he just allowed a solo shot, but again, those 2 outs just came very quickly, only at 45 pitches. Here in the 5th, as Ray delivers, that's going to be upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 count here for McCann, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. Giants leading 4-1. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to second. Throws to first for out number 3. So again, I know they scored, but it was a very quick inning. So we're already heading to the top of the 6th. Giants up 4-1 over the Diamondbacks. Once again, folks, you like what you see, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely helps me out a lot. This is my 71st game of the year. And I do see that I got some subscribers tonight. So again, thank you very much. And thank you, Mr. John, from Pure Adrenaline Sports, for just helping me out. I really do appreciate it. 71 games, of course, tomorrow will be number 72. The goal is to do, I believe it's going to be Pirates and Mariners tomorrow in the afternoon. Ray is cruising. He is pitching fantastic. Very upset with himself on some pitches there in that inning. Of course, Suarez with the solo shot. And then who hit right after Suarez? It was Grichuk, almost hit one that left the yard. And he was seen shaking his head. But, again, very efficient so far. But, yes, I'll be going live tomorrow. Of course, I believe, Mets and Yankees will be on at that time as well. And I don't think I'll be doing a doubleheader, of course, with July 4th festivities. I don't know. I imagine people are going to be, out celebrating, out, doing fireworks. So I will just be doing that one game tomorrow. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for stopping by. And again, just clicking on this video definitely helps me out a lot. Again, thank you very much. As Ramos is going to be due up here, batting .279, OPS of 811, 13 home runs, and 46 RBIs on the season. As I thought Ramos was stepping up to the plate here, I guess not. 5 hits for the Giants, 1 hit for the Diamondbacks. As there he is, Ramos at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Fott is still in there. Despite the rocky start, he's kind of settled in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. I didn't really think he'd make it to the 6th. But again, he's settled in pretty well. 0-1 count. Fott is at 84 pitches here in the top of the 6th. As that's going to be sent backwards. That's going to be a foul ball. 0-2. Fott is going to have to wait as Ramos asks for time. Again, 4-1 is your score here in the top of the 6th. Giants with the lead. Diamondbacks, though, getting one back in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Fott delivers. That's going to be sent foul yet again. (0-2) count for Ramos. Fott delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Ramos. All right, that's going to bring up Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1, and I believe with a sacrifice fly. Batting .245, OPS of 717, 6 home runs, and 36 RBIs on the year. Here's the pitch. That's going to be below the knees for ball 1. 1-0 count. Do you have a poll up in the comments? 72% of you guys think the Giants are going to win. Diamondbacks at 28%. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be inside for a called strike. Very favorable call for Fott. 1-1 count. As Fott delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 89 mile per hour cutter. 1-2. Fott delivers. That's going to be popped up, and that's going to get out of play. So once again, 1-2. Fott wind up, and the pitch. Tapper up the middle. Perdomo has it, throws to first, and he's safe. Lee running that one out pretty well. That was really close. Diamondbacks going to take a look at it. They're saying we're good. That'll bring up Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 2 on the night, batting .250, OPS of 692, 1 home run and 8 RBIs. I feel like Smith has struggled as of late. Last 7 games, OPS of 484. Fott looks over at first, and he's going to step off. Again, 1 runner on here in the top of the 6th, 1 out. Fott sets. And delivers. That's outside. Nice snag by McCann for ball 1. One-0 count for Smith. Fought. Delivers. That's going to be hit to left. Gurriel is under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Quickly throws it in. So Lee will have to stay at first. And that'll have to bring up Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Batting .228 OPS of .609. 2 home runs. 12 RBIs. What do I mean by rate? Well, so I was rated by another channel, and that means they kind of that's to me a swing and miss strike one. I don't really know how to explain it. They kind of like show me on their channel, and they switch the coverage from their channel to me after their stream. So it's really nice. It's it's really a neat thing. Here's the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss strike two. I myself have to figure out how in the world to do that. I've been trying to ask ChatGPT, but I guess I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. 0-2. A former Met. Yes, former Met Dominic Smith. 0-2 count to Fitzgerald. Fought, sets, and delivers. Called strike three, a delayed call. Fitzgerald not even looking at the umpire, as he is just going to have to accept it, I guess. So we head to the bottom of the sixth where the Giants lead 4-1. I'm working 60 hours the next 2 weeks after this 4th of July, so Monday through Saturday. So any games over that 2 week, okay. I got you. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I tend to, like, when it gets to, like, the weekend, Friday, Saturday, I tend to not do late games because I keep that in mind as well. But well, tomorrow I have to do a late game because Saturday. Saturday, I'm attending a funeral, so I won't be able to stream Saturday until I get back later that night. So no day game on Saturday. Sunday, of course, most of the games are during the day anyway, so as soon as I get home from work, I literally hop on here. But I'll keep that in mind for sure. Next Saturday, or next weekend, I'll be sure to do that. I don't understand. Everyone who was watching some other channel got rid. Yes. He switched it. It's really awesome. Again, I've been, I guess I've been discovered. I don't really know how else to word it, but Rising Rhino, he kind of put the word out, like, hey, this guy's been doing games, and again, I'm very thankful for Rising Rhino, Pure Adrenaline, play-by-play with JJ. I think there's some other ones, too, that have Sports Roustabout. He's been promoting my channel as well. So I'm very thankful for it. Definitely helps me out a lot. It's also a reason why my growth has been kind of sped up a little bit. I'm thankful I'm here for the ride. Again, thank you. If you guys like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe for more baseball, NFL, and college football content. We are all about that on this channel. If you're a sports fan, like and subscribe. As Tim Tawa is going to be at the plate, and he's batting .201, OPS of .627. Here's the pitch. That's low for ball one. 6 home runs and 14 RBIs for Tawa. As here's the 1-0. Checked his swing. That's low, ball 2. 2-0 count. Tawa is 0 for 1 on the night. He struck out in the third inning. 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Ray only at 50 pitches here in the bottom of the sixth. So the Diamondbacks, they need to do something. As here's the 2-1. That's inside, ball 3. And, well, this is good. They're taking pitches. Of course, Ray has been normally attacking him tonight. So 3-1 count. It's Ray. Delivers. That's going to be a tapper to short. Adames throws to first. Gets him by a step. Nice throw for out number 1. All right, that's going to bring up Alec Thomas, batting .247, OPS of .662, 5 home runs, and 23 RBI. Sorry, the ad threw me off for a second. What the heck? Lefty on lefty is Ray. Delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Thomas doesn't like it. Looks back at the umpire. It was a little bit high, but it kind of caught a little bit of the zone. 0-1. Again, he's 0 for 1 on the night. As here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to left. This one on the run. Wisely can't make the catch. He was right there. And the crowd's definitely cheering. Now Wisely trying to pick something out of his eye. I guess something got in his eye. I don't know how that happened. It just playing it off like, yeah, no, something was in my eye, folks. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. He's still rubbing his eye. Now there's probably something in his eye because he keeps touching it. 0-2 count. I don't know if there's a delay on the field or not, but everyone's kind of... Okay, we're back. 0-2. Ray delivers. That's going to be hit foul. Do you want us OGs to raid somebody else in the weeks to come? I mean, we can. I need to figure out how to do that redirect thing, and I'll be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. Here's the 0-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Don't care for much this Wisely. Wisely hasn't really played that well. All right, that's going to bring up Ketel Marte. It's 0 for 2 tonight, batting .297, OPS of .991, 18 home runs, 39 RBIs. Is it a good-sized crowd? I would say so in Arizona, yeah. Looking pretty good. As here's the pitch. Marte hits this to right center. Lee is under it and makes the catch for out number 3. So we head to the top of the 7th. Your score, Giants 4, Diamondbacks 1. Again, it's a very quick game, so I'm very sorry, Nick. Usually, I don't know. I mean, this might be about 2 hours. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, I kind of like to pace myself for a broadcaster, but, you know, I don't know. I do feel bad. Wisely and Kisner need to go. They are scrubs. Yeah, it's looking like it. Wisely batting 179, of course, he's actually about to be at the plate. Wisely and Kisner. And again, folks, if you like what you see, definitely like and subscribe. Giants and Diamondbacks fans, I do you guys the second most on this channel. Giants, this is your 12th game featured on this channel. The Diamondbacks at 11. Of course, I'm a Pirates fan, so I do prioritize the Pirates. 32 games for them on the season, but I do bounce around. Of course, you know it's, you only watch so many Pirates games and not lose your mind. Losing 1-8, 1-9. Oh wait, what was scored 2 runs that day in a 2-6 loss? You know how it goes. But yeah, again, I do bounce around, and I, it's a sports channel, so if you like sports, definitely like and subscribe. Plenty of sports stuff happening. This is my 71st baseball game of the year. And as far as live streams in the last 2 weeks, well, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. So, again, I've been more and more active. Some days are double headers. Today was not one of them, of course, as I worked earlier today. But, again, I do try to get some streams in. Ketel is not. He actually just got out, Blake. I'm very sorry. So no hits for Blake. No hits for Ketel. I'm assuming you need him to get a hit. And he is 0 for 3 on the night. But honestly, most of the Diamondbacks are going to be 0 for 2, 0 for 3. Suarez is the only one that's been able to get a hit off him. Ray has been fantastic. I mean, Ray has been pitching amazing. As Brent Wisely will be at the plate batting 179, OPS of 508, no homers, and 5 RBIs. We have a pitching change. I'll be sure to get to him soon. Ray is throwing a gem. Yeah, no, did you ever look at Will Clark? I did not. Tapper to second. Throws to first for out number 1. I apologize there. I'll get to that. We do got to get the new pitcher for the Diamondbacks, John Curtis. He's only pitched in 2 innings this year. Hasn't allowed a run. A whip of a .5. He's 1-0 already. Again, this is Kisner. Batting .097, OPS of .319. 1 home run, 1 RBI. When did he bat last? He just bat, so it might be a while again. If Ray is still out there and he's still dominating, I would not expect Marte to come up until like the 8th or the 9th inning. Well, probably the 9th, because he was the last out of the 6th. Again, they are just mowing him down. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball 1, or strike 1. That was a terrible call. Little pitch comm issue, so I'm going to take advantage of this. So what we got here? Will Clark. Again, feel free to ask questions. I try to get to them as fast as I can. Tonight, I honestly just kind of escaped my mind. So what was the question again? Who was more efficient or who was better? Will Clark seems to be very good. Then what do we got here? Matt Williams. Here is the 0-1. That's going to be outside for ball 1. So 1-1 count here to Kisner. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Giants leading 4-1. Oh, Matt Williams. Matt Williams' final answer. Hopefully you agree, as here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 count. 2-1 to Kisner, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Again, the new pitcher now for the Diamondbacks. As here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So Kisner most likely sees his batting average go above 100 now. Yep, it's at 125. Again, he hasn't really played much this year. As that's going to bring up Mike Yastrzemski. He's batting .248, OPS of .733, 8 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Again, a runner on first. I don't know if there's like a little bit of a delay here or not, but they're not really doing anything. Yastrzemski just now stepping in. He's 2 for 3 on the night, 2 singles, and has come across to score. Curtis sets. And delivers. That's going to be taken for a called strike. 91-mile-per-hour cutter on the inside part of the plate. Williams had Mr. Years. Clark was in San Francisco. Okay, yeah, they look good. So that's going to be outside for ball monster. I gotcha. 1-1 count here to Yastrzemski. Again, runner on first, top of the 7th, 1 out. Curtis looks over at first, sets, and delivers. Yastrzemski hits this to left, and that's going to go foul. So 1-2 count to Yastrzemski. Diamondback fans, they are getting loud. Or maybe Giants fans, I'm not too sure, but the crowd is just getting loud. Curtis sets. And delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Yastrzemski. And that'll bring up Willie Adames. He's 1 for 2 with the walk tonight, batting .213, OPS of .653, 10 home runs, and 38 RBIs. He has also come across the score 2 times. Curtis delivers. That's going to be fouled back. So 0-1. 0-1 count, runner on first. Curtis looks over at first and sets. And delivers. Chopper foul. 0-2. Did you see when Kevin Mitchell caught a fly ball with his bare hand? He was an animal, and the Giants hit 47. I have never seen that clip. That sounds pretty awesome, though. 0-2. Here to Adames. Curtis sets. And now he's going to step off. He was staring forever. I was wondering what was going on. But I guess wanted to change it up there. 0-2. Curtis fires. And that's going to be fouled back. Once again, 0-2 to Adames. Again, runner on first. Giants leading 4-1 here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs. Curtis delivers. That's going to be a breaking ball low for ball 1. 1-2 count. Yes, put on Dr. Delay. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully I do a good job. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be hit to the left, and that's going to get down for a base hit down the left field line. And looks like he's going to put on the brakes at third. But we have a runners on second and third. Adames with a double. Very nice there. The Giants looking like they may be adding some more. All right, that's going to bring up Rafael Devers. He's batting .258, OPS of .858, 17 home runs, and 64 RBIs on the year. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and has come across to score. Adames on second, Kisner at third. Here's the pitch. That is upstairs, ball 1. You don't have a 4? It's going to be a 5. I don't know. We'll see. 1-0 count. Curtis sets, looks back at the runners, and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Devers can't believe it, apparently. Can't believe that he threw the gas there, I guess. I don't know. 1-1 count. Curtis sets and fires. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. 95 on the gun. Doctor, do you think the Dodgers have anyone to challenge them for this in this division? I think so. I know they're ahead, and I understand, it's a pretty big margin. As here's the 1-2, that's going to be fouled back. The Padres, they're like as of late. The Diamondbacks, they can't pitch to save their lives, but again, they can hit. And the Giants, well, they usually don't hit well. Tonight they're hitting all right, Started off great. I don't know. I think if they get hot, yeah. I think, but, it's going to take a lot. But I would say, though, it is probably for certain the Dodgers win the NL West. Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be fouled back. Sometimes just go on Drive's List to broadcast. Oh, I gotcha. I don't know if have I done that before? Listen to other. I know I'll listen to actual games and stuff like that. I'll listen to YouTube, like YouTube videos, just talking sports and stuff like that. I will do that. As here is the 1-2. Nope, never mind. Curtis is going to step off. The best is when you go out to the bar and you watch the game from your car and you can sync the audio. Oh yeah, I bet that'd be fun. I just feel like sometimes I'm a little behind, unfortunately. As here's the 1-2, that is outside for ball 2. Actual game. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh yeah, it's always fun. I need to figure out how to get some fake crowd noise in the background for you guys. I think that would just enhance it so much more. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be inside ball 3. Maybe I just need to put MLB The Show in the background and just leave it on the crowd. I don't know if I could figure that out. 3-2 count. Curtis sets. And he's going to step off again. And he's getting booed in his own stadium, so that tells you the Giants fans have definitely traveled well tonight. 3-2. Curtis delivers. That's going to be hit past the first baseman. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. And that's going to score 2. As Adames crosses, it is now 6-1 Giants. Devers was initially falling behind there 0-2, and he just didn't look like he could catch up to the fastball, but he adjusted well during the at-bat and knocks in 2 there. Tawa just unable to get a clean glove on it. That's going to bring up Ramos as he takes outside. Batting .278, OPS of .809, 13 home runs and 46 RBIs. He is 2 for 3 on the night with a double and 2 RBIs. Curtis delivers. That's going to be a tapper to short. Perdomo throws to second for the force for out number 3. The Giants do some damage there with 2 runs of their own as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Giants leading 6-1. Dodgers win the division, then lose in the playoffs. Roberts is a horrible manager in the postseason. Doctor, you need fake crowd noise and a laughter track. Oh, I don't know. I'm not that funny. I'm not that funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think that would be a great addition to the channel for sure. Because, yeah, I mean, when I take off the mic here, right, and I'm not listening to the game now, I can only imagine what you guys are listening to. Like, when I stop speaking, there's nothing there. So I'll figure it out. Of course, again, I'm still young in my YouTube career. Of course, again, if you like what you see, folks, and you're willing to support this guy that is just now starting out, definitely like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Been doing baseball games since opening day, and we'll continue this, of course, for as long as I'm able to. Hopefully that is many years from now, or, in the future, not from now, but, just keep on going. Of course, you might see the football games on the channel. I already have some set up, and I am ready to go. Hopefully that convinces you, that pushes you over. If you're already on the fence, that would help out for sure. Again, I'm going to be doing plenty of football. You guys will have a lot of say on this channel. You'll be voting in on games that I will be calling, so hopefully that sounds good to you. As Geraldo Perdomo, as we're returning the coverage here, is going to be at the plate. He's batting .270, OPS of .783, 9 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Where are indeed? Yeah, the Dodgers. Yeah, they're 8.5. Yeah, it's tough. That is tough. They look like they're going to win. All right, Ray delivers. That's going to be low for strike 1. Oh, man, that was a full baseball below the knees there. Perdomo's going to ask for time. Yeah, he just can't believe it. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Ray starting the 7th inning with 57 pitches. He's at 58 now. I mean, he's been very efficient. As here's the 0-1. Ground ball to short. Adames throws to first for out number 1. I mean, he is just... This is one of the best performances I've seen all year. That's going to bring up Lourdes Gurriel. He's batting .249, OPS of .717, 12 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Has Devers been received well by Giants fans? Sean is a Giants fan. You can definitely... Sean can answer that, as that's going to be hit to left center, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Ramos hurries, throws to second, where Gurriel is going to cruise in there for a one-out double. Only the second hit of the game for the Diamondbacks. You should put some cardboard cutouts on your... Well, so what I'm going to do, so you can see all that stuff in the background there. There's not much there. It's kind of distracting. I'm going to be flipping this desk around very soon, probably before I go on vacation, or maybe after I get back, and we'll get the presentation in the background looking a lot better. simplify it, of course, and make it more appealing to the eye rather than looking at a bookshelf and random stuff back there, curtains and stuff like that. As Ray delivers, that's going to be low for ball one. It's Geraldo. Oh, is it? My bad. I'm sorry. Again, Suarez is at the plate. I do apologize. I was rambling about my background. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Suarez, 1-1 count here. He's batting .252, OPS of 885, 27 home runs, and 70 RBIs. He homered earlier in this one. As Ray sets and delivers, that is inside ball two. 2-1 count for Eugenio Suarez. Runner on second. Ray's actually going to ask for a new baseball. Devers was welcomed very warmly, but the appeal has worn off a bit. He is hitting tonight, and if he is still hitting upon his return to San Francisco, he'll be vigorously applauded. There you go. Heard it here first. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. So hopefully that answered your question there, Michael. Again, thank you for the question. 2-2 count. Ray looks back at Gurriel and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Suarez, and that's going to bring up Randall Grichuk. He's batting .241, OPS of 705, 4 home runs, and 16 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 on the night, as is many Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs, ball one. I understand the correct pronunciation there. Correct grammar would have been as are many, but apparently I don't know how to speak English. Ray has been just efficient. 7 pitches in the first 9, 11, 13, 7, 10, and 9. That is how it's gone, as that's going to be hit right to third. Wisely throws to first for out number 3. Oh my goodness, Ray has been fantastic. We head to the top of the 8th, Giants leading 6-1. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber helps out this channel a lot. I really do appreciate you guys. As I'll be ending the poll, again, I'm not saying the Diamondbacks can't come back. Again, they have an offense that can do everything, but right now it's looking like it's going to be a Giants win, and they will be tying the series. He has avoided many of... What in the world are you guys talking about? Sean, did you notice the doctor? What are you talking about? I acknowledge your standees here. Again, I'm just saying I'm switching the wall here. I'm going to be switching back. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I'm just ignoring everybody here. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm the worst. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Do my best to answer everybody, believe it or not. I understand that might be a controversial topic right now, but that is something I do intend to try to do every single time. Of course, scores from around Major League Baseball. Marlins, they won today 4-1 against the Twins. Rockies over the Astros 7-6. Nationals over the Tigers 11-7. Blue Jays over the Yankees 8-5. Mets over the Brewers 3-2. Angels over the Braves 5-1, and the Cubs defeat the Indians in extras 1-0. The Mariners leading over the Royals in the bottom of the 5th 1-0. Dodgers over the White Sox 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. We're returning to Arizona, as that's going to bring up Jung-Hoo Lee. He's batting .248, OPS of 721, 6 home runs, and 36 RBIs. And we do have a pitching change for the Diamondbacks, as I just found out. It's going to be Jalen Beeks. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a tapper foul. Beeks is batting. He is pitching this year. 2-1 record, 4.74 ERA, whip of a 1.21. His whip's pretty good compared to his ERA. But not the case. Again, ERA is really what matters. 1-1 counts. Beeks delivers. That's going to be in the outside corner. Strike 2. Do not have milk and Oreos when you watch it. I try, Sean. I try. I know you're kind of kidding. Here's the 1-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Lee still kind of standing there, as now he's going to retreat to the dugout. That'll bring up Dominic Smith, batting .246 OPS of .683, 1 home run and 8 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a grounder to second. Throws to first for out number 2. Very quickly, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And that's going to bring up, well, crap, what's going on here? I don't know. I guess we can't see him. It's Tyler Fitzgerald. Guess I'm going to have to leave it here. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 count. Beeks delivers. That's going to be hit to left. Gurriel makes the catch for out number 3. I don't know what happened there. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. The Giants leading 6-1. Wet, how's it going? Going all night. I mean, he has been very efficient tonight, and we'll go over. I can show you. Only 67 pitches. So, I mean, he can very well do that. I would say, as of now, if I were a betting man, yes. I don't know what's going on with this computer, though. Do I have to close this tab? Maybe I should refresh it all. It's very likely, though, again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I don't know what's going on with the computer. Bear with me. But, you know, maybe I just need to reboot or something after the stream. That's what I'll do. I might just have to leave it here for the rest of the night. But yeah, of course, I've been doing baseball games since opening day. That's my 71st game of the year. Of course, if you're a Giants and Diamondbacks fan, well, I do you guys every now and then for sure. This is my 12th Giants game of the year. Diamondbacks, this is your 11th game of the year. Of course, tomorrow I'll be returning to my Pirates. Yeah, this page isn't responding, so I don't know what's going on with MLB.com. Everything else is responding, I'm pretty sure. I'll click over here. Yeah, so I don't know. MLB.com is struggling as of now. I'll try again. Yep, guess I'm going to have to stay at that page. So sorry, guys. No more in-depth stats for the rest of the night. But this game is almost over. How many Ks? I don't really think he has a lot of strikeouts, to be honest with you. He only has 5. I mean, 5's not too bad, but yeah, he's 5. Thanks, Sean. I was about to ask the same thing. I wonder if there's backwards K. Maybe. As that's going to be just outside ball 1. Again, I don't know what's going on here. Blaze Alexander, he's 0 for 2 on the night. Here's the pitch. Chopper to third. Oh, what a play by Wisely. Throws to first. Gets him by a step. Alexander, he doesn't agree, but that was a fantastic play by Wisely. Great effort there. And a great throw. As of now, it's 1 out. Just a dive. I mean, he looked like Cabrian Hayes there. He's one of the best, if not the best, fielding third baseman in the league today. That was fantastic. All right, that's going to bring up James McCann. He's 0 for 2 on the night, batting .400, OPS of 1371. Of course, he doesn't have many at-bats on the year, as here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Trisk is not a D-backs fan, I can tell you that. He is a Pirates fan, or he calls them the Pirates. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. What is Ray's ERA? It's pretty good. Again, I don't know what's going on. Ray's at 2.64 as of now. That's going to be outside, ball 2. So 2-1 count here in the bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Giants leading 6-1 over the Diamondbacks. Looking to tie this series up. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball in the dirt. You hate them. Not as bad as the Brewers. I don't hate them. I liked when Randy was pitching. Not sure why you're rooting for the Giants. Interesting. 2-2 count for Ray. As he delivers to McCann. That's upstairs, ball 3. I was going to bed an hour ago, but the doctor's call, Robbie Ray's gym. Oh, thank you. I don't want you to be, if you got to get up early tomorrow for work or whatever, I do feel bad. But, yeah, Ray has been fantastic tonight, as here is the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 6 strikeouts now for Ray. So we're going to try again. There we go. We're back. Tim Tawa batting .200, OPS of 623, 6 home runs and 14 RBIs on the year. Again, Ray has been fantastic tonight. Tawa's 0 for 2 on the night. Ray delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Ray is only at 76 pitches. I don't know how much more efficient you can really be. As here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 95 on the gun. Ray delivers. The 0-2. Chopper to third wisely. Throws to first. Gets him by a step for out number 3. And I have to imagine you're going to see Ray for the 9th because he has been pitching amazing. We head to the top of the 9th. The score, Giants 6, Diamondbacks 1. No work tomorrow, but kids will have me up early. My boys and I are running at the nearby. Okay, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I need to run myself, but I just am lazy and old and washed. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I won't be able to promote, of course, much longer after this. Again, it's been fun doing baseball games. Of course, I'll be doing more and more baseball tomorrow. In fact, I'll be doing Pirates and Mariners. Of course, I do prioritize the Pirates on this channel, but I do come back and do Giants and Diamondbacks quite often. A lot of NL West on this channel. And I can even scroll for you if you don't believe me. A lot of Giants games as of late. Did a lot of Diamondbacks games early on. For some reason, just stopped doing them. But, of course, I'm going to start trying to do them more and more going forward. But, of course, Pirates do take the priority. There are days, though, I do 2 games. In fact, the last 2 days prior to this one was they were double headers. Pirates, Cardinals, and then Giants, Diamondbacks later that night. Same thing yesterday. So, I will do the occasional doubleheader if the voice will allow it. And, of course, if work, if I'm not working or something, or I'm able to work it out to where I can get the doubleheader, I'll do it. So hopefully that sounds good to you. Of course, if you're a football fan, definitely like and subscribe. Got plenty of football coming up once football is here July 31st with the Hall of Fame game. I'm ready for it. I love football, and hopefully you do too. And if you do, like and subscribe. We'll be doing plenty of it. At least 2 Saturday games and at least 2 Sunday games. And, of course, games sprinkled out throughout the week. All right, Brent Wisely is going to come to the plate here to lead off the top of the ninth. He's batting 172, OPS of 491, no homers, and 5 RBIs. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is going to be Kevin Ginkel. Ginkel, 1-3 record, an ERA that is actually crazy to even say, a 10.06. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike, a whip of a 1.76. A 10 ERA. And he's pitched 20 games. Wow. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. So I guess Ginkel didn't get the message on the 10 ERA there. Looking really good so far on the first 2 pitches. 0-2. Ginkel delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Wisely goes down. And that's going to bring up Kisner, batting 125, OPS of 371, 1 home run, 1 RBI. I get to play tennis. Yeah. Autograph a tennis ball. Okay, I don't know about that. Did you see the new Tom Grossi short? It was owed to me and the Steelers. Yeah, I'm sure it was to me. No, I have not. 0-1 count here for Kisner. I'll have to look at it. I'm sure he was talking about the trade if I had to guess. 0-1 count. Ginkel delivers. That's going to be a foul tip. Strike 2. You bring the shop. The ERA can only come down. Even if he allows a run, just 1 run in this inning, pitch the whole inning, it will come down. That is very true. 0-2 count to Kisner. Again, he's 1 for 3 on the night and has come across to score. Ginkel delivers. That's going to be, I don't know how he made contact on that one, but that's going to be a foul ball. That one was in the dirt. 0-2. I don't know if someone asked for time or not, but we're not showing the game right now. We're showing the Giants dugout. 0-2. We're back. Ginkel sets and delivers. That's going to be a foul ball there, so it's 0-2. Pardon me. The short had to do with the oncoming 9-8. I got you. Yeah. I understand that for sure. 0-2 count. Ginkel sets and delivers. That's going to be hit. That's going to get down the right field line. And it looks like he's going to hold off there at first. So Kisner with a 1-out single. Kisner's batting average now at a 152. Entered the night at a 100. Or 103, I think. And that's going to bring up Mike Yastrzemski. He's batting 247, OPS of 730, 8 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Ginkel delivers. That's going to be low for ball 1. One-0 count to Yastrzemski. He's 2 for 4 on the night. Ginkel sets and delivers. That's going to be chopped foul off his leg. Complete games in the big leagues. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Kisner is definitely going to head to third. No, he's not. Okay, he's just kind of taking that one base at a time there. Felt like he may have been able to get to second on the last one. And this one felt like he could get to third, but not quite. So runners on the first and second. That's going to bring up Willie Adames. He's batting .216, OPS of 660, 10 home runs, and 38 RBIs. I don't know. I'll just have to look it up on my phone real quick. Apparently it's not. All right, runners on first and second. Ginkel sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. I'm confused on what this is. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be ground ball. Oh, and it hits him in the forearm. Ginkel just going to grab it now. And, oh, man, Ginkel. I got to feel for him a little bit, of course. Again, Ginkel, it's had a rough year, and that is putting it lightly. ERA in the 10s. I think it might be below a 10 right now because he does have an out, but yeah, ERA of a 9.87, but runners, well, bases loaded with just one out. Of course, there is an injury delay with Rafael Devers coming up to the plate, batting .260, OPS of 861. It's saying, and I don't know, I don't really believe this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? Might be 11. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Handled well by the catcher. No, 18. Okay, saying 18, apparently. That's actually more than I thought. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball. So 1-1 count. 3 singles in a row, yeah. Wide right, laces out. 1-1 count here for Devers. Bases loaded, top of the ninth, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit foul. He has struggled. Yeah, he definitely does need his confidence back. I imagine his rating is a little late. Well, thank you, Trisk. Ginkel sets on the 1-2. Again, bases loaded for Devers here. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to left. Gurriel makes the catch for out number 2, but a runner will score. As everybody moves up a base, it is now 7-1. So the sacrifice fly for Rafael Devers. That's going to bring up Ramos. He's batting .277, OPS of 806, 13 home runs, and 46 RBIs. Yes, I know, Trisk. Robbie Ray, I don't think does he even have one? I don't think I saw one. But, I mean, he's very much in line to get number 19 this year. Robbie Ray has none this year, none, 0. As here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. So 0-1 count here for Ramos. Ginkel delivers. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ball in the dirt. Home run for Ramos. Nick is calling it a home run here. That would definitely not help Ginkel's confidence at all. 0-2. Here's the pitch. That is in the dirt, handled well by McCann. One and two count. Again, runners on second and third. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Giants put up a touchdown. Diamondbacks only with the extra point, which is impossible. Here's the 1-2. That is low for ball 2. Two and two. Ginkel sets and delivers. That is low for ball 3. kind of interested to see how Ray's going to finish this game here. So I'm kind of just like waiting for this. Like, let's go on. Like, get on with this, for the Giants here and Diamondbacks. Like, Ginkle, get them out. Come on, do something here. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ramos hits this to center. And that one is caught by Thomas at the warning track for out number 3. The Giants tack on a run as they lead 7-1 as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. And one final time, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. It is only it's possible to only score on. It is possible to only score one. Really, it is only possible to get 1 point. I don't think I've ever seen that before, Nick. But yeah, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Been doing baseball games since opening day and have no plans to stop. Of course, we'll be doing a game tomorrow, Pirates and Mariners in the afternoon. But yeah, of course, again, I do these teams. I bounce around Major League. It's mostly Pirates, but the NL West has captured my attention, of course, with the subscribers. Really, you guys, the subscribers of this channel. A lot of Pirates and NL West, so that is kind of my second. Of course, I do, there are other games that I'll do other than NL West. I need to get back to the Reds and the Cubs. I haven't done Reds and Cubs in a while. But yeah, again, I do bounce around Tigers as well. It's another one I need to get back to. But we'll see. Of course, plenty of games. Of course, again, there's plenty of football. If you guys are football fans, I'll be doing plenty of football very soon for you. So football is underway at the end of the month. That'll be pretty fun. As we're returning to coverage here, Robbie Ray is on here in the 9th to try to get the complete game. Used to be able to return a blocked XP extra point for 1 point. Really? I think it's 2 points now. And that's when you make a free throw and you miss. Well, yeah, I know that for basketball, Christopher. Just for football, I'm like, I don't know how you'd only get 1 point. Like, I've never seen one on the scoreboard in football. As Thomas delivers, or Thomas pops it up. Ray delivers. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I'm tired. I'm not really tired. I don't know why in the world I'm messing up here. 0-1 count. Ray is the pitcher at 79 pitches. Thomas is 0 for 2 on the night. I'm just butchering the call. That's what I'm doing. 0-2. Ray delivers the 0-1. That's going to be a chopper to second. Throws to first for out number 1. All right, that's going to bring up Ketel Marte. He's batting .296, OPS of .986, 18 home runs and 39 RBIs. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Again, most of the Diamondbacks are. Only 2 hits tonight for the Diamondbacks. Gurriel and Suarez with the hits. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Blocking extra point, defensive. Safety. Interesting. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be low for ball 2. Two-0 count. I'm not even going to acknowledge the horseshoes comment. Actually, I just did technically. As here is the 2-0 chopper foul. Giants leading 7-1. Looking like they're going to win and split the series against the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks winning the first 2. Giants winning yesterday in extras. And, of course, they've been all over it today. Here's the 2-1. That is upstairs, ball 3. Will Ray get a standing O by the Diamondbacks crowd? I'd imagine so. I mean, it's very rare to go 9 nowadays. Ray at 84 pitches. As here's the 3-1. Marte hits this to left, and that one is out of here. A home run. here in the bottom of the ninth as he cuts the lead to 5. Of course, that's more of sarcasm. So it's now 7-2 as Marte gets his hit. And it comes in the form of a home run. And that'll bring up Geraldo Perdomo, as I've been corrected on that. Batting .269, OPS of .781, 9 home runs, and 59 RBIs. And I have to wonder, I don't think they take out Ray. He's not. He's going to stay in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 count for Perdomo. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Solo home run indeed. Here's the 0-1. Inside. Almost hit him. Ball 1. There's much more to it. I'll have to look up. Promise it's true, but too much time. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Nick. I have to look that up. I just don't think so. Here's the 1-1. That's low for ball 2. 2-1 count. Looks like the Giants are warming up somebody in the bullpen. This would be a tragedy, as here's the 2-1. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. If he can't quite finish this game. Again, Ray with only 89 pitches here in the 9th inning. 1 out. 2-2 count to Perdomo as he fires. That's going to be fouled back. Once again, 2-2 to Perdomo. Giants most likely winning tonight. So they're up 7-2. Ray delivers the 2-2. Chopper. Foul. I doubt you a little bit when it comes to this 1-point thing in football. I have never seen it where someone has 1 point on the scoreboards. That's why I kind of doubt it a little bit. I've just never seen it. Not saying it's not possible. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be a foul ball there. That's fouled straight back. Perdomo giving Ray a little bit of trouble here. Two and two. Ray fires. That's going to be low for ball 3. And again, this would be such a shame if Ray's not able to finish this. Again, it's so rare to see it. Apparently, 18 times it's been done this year, which I think that's, I don't hear about it, but would love to see a complete game, as here is the 3-2. It's in the dirt, ball 4. Perdomo's going to walk. And it looks like might see the pitching coach come out here. He's going to have a little chat with Ray. I think they really want him to finish this game. But, again, Ray, 94 pitches. A return extra point kick is 1. I feel like that's, I guess. Look it up before I get off. Yeah, I'll look it up before I get off the air. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. All right, again, a pitching change here as Perdomo walked. That's going to bring up Lourdes Gurriel. Batting .252, OPS of .724, 12 home runs, and 44 RBIs. It's 1 for 3 on the night. Again, runner on first. Diamondbacks crowd is getting a little bit loud here, though. Again, they are down 5 runs with only 2 outs remaining as Ray delivers. Gurriel hits this to left, shallow left, Ramos is under it and makes the catch for out number 2. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and that was huge for Ray in his bid for the complete game. So that's going to bring up Suarez, and I just got a text message, so I imagine it's probably related to what we're speaking about. Suarez is batting .251, OPS of .882, 27 home runs and 70 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Ray sets. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 strikes away from a complete game. Ray at 97 pitches. Ray sets and delivers. That's upstairs for ball 2. Ray looking pretty upset with himself. Wants a new baseball. Two and 1 count. Ray sets and delivers. Chopper foul. So it's 2-2, down to the final strike. Ray's going to ask for another baseball. Ray. Ray's going to step off here. Get the sense that he's a little tired. Again, he's been throwing baseballs kind of away. Trying to catch his breath here. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul. We're going to do this again. Ray with a fantastic performance. Had 20 plus this inning. He has been, this is his longest inning for sure. Ray sets on the 2-2 and fires. That's going to be popped up, foul. Not going away. Two and 2 count. Ray sets and delivers. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Suarez didn't like it, but that one looked good to me. It looked good to the umpire. That is a complete game for Robbie Ray. A fantastic performance by Robbie Ray. The Giants move on to 47-41. Diamondbacks fall below 500. 43-44. Ray moves to 9-3. Again, nine innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Very, very great performance by Robbie Ray. Losing pitcher will be fought for the Diamondbacks. 6 innings pitched for him, 4 earned runs, 6 hits allowed, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts for him. You do know football, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, if you've never seen it before, is it really a rule? Does it really exist? So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and click this link here again. I do thank everyone for watching. If you like what you saw today, definitely like and subscribe. For more sports content. Of course, I'll be doing plenty of baseball because it's baseball season. Plenty of football once football is here. Let's see here. Ray finished, 102. Very nice. Again, thank you, Michael. What is your Giants record? Giants are now 5-7. So the Giants, we're crawling back to 500 when I call a game for them. Diamondbacks are 5-6 when I call a game for the Diamondbacks. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know. I mean, I see the screenshot. I'm actually going to look that up here. Can you What is a 1-point safety here? Thank you for calling the game. It exists, I guess. College ball. I know. I'm so ready. I'm a neither. I'm not a coach or a player. The 1-point safety, the nearly impossible way to score. Let's see here. Even more rare is a 1-point safety. Scoring play is so rare that not many people know it exists. I mean, if it's never been done, does it really exist? That's all I'm gonna say. I mean. Yep, defender would need to be called for an infraction. I don't know. I don't buy that, personally. I understand I'm reading it right here, but if I've never seen it, 1-point safety in Oregon and Kansas State, I will not get copyrighted for this because this is a reaction video. So again, if you're just tuning in like, what the heck is this guy? Well, the Giants just won 7-2. I want to see this 1-point safety. All right, there we go. That's blocked. And guy's running around, and then he's tackled, flips it backwards. Now he's trying to stay on his feet. Now he's tackled and in the end zone. Blocked extra point. Unusual ruling. Huh. A 1-point safety was blocked, then recovered in the field of play. But then that was a forward lateral, but they didn't really rule it there. And then he was tackled. So okay, it's interesting. Yes, Nick, you get the credit. Okay, I'm just saying. I've never seen the score, though, with 1-0. I think that was the original argument here. Never seen 1-0, or, like, I've never seen a scoreboard in a football game with 1. I will give you the credit, Nick. You definitely know the game of football. I will credit you there. But I'm just saying, if you've never seen it, did it really exist here? But that's fair again. But it wasn't 1. I mean, they obviously had points on the board. So that's interesting. I just again, until I see it, like, does it really exist? Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for just tolerating myself here. College football 3 times, NFL none. I gotcha. Thank you, Christopher, for that. I definitely, again, I've never seen it. Never seen it. And probably never will. It's so rare. Again, if you like sports, everyone, definitely like and subscribe. Of course, again, football is just right around the corner. And I'll be doing some more football very, very soon. Very soon. We're going to do a lot of football. And I'm hoping that we have a lot of success there. But yeah, I will see you guys later. You guys have a good night. Again, congratulations to the Giants. I guess I can look at the standings here. I think there's probably a few more games going on, not too many. So it'll be a pretty accurate, just 2 more games, and Dodgers probably going to win. So, but in the NL, yeah, the Cubs at 52-35. They're up 4 games on the Brewers. Cardinals holding down that. Well, I guess they're tied with the last wild card spot with the Giants, and the Dodgers just pulling away. And they're going to be 56-32 on the night. A lot of baseball left, though. A lot of baseball. And that's what makes it so fun, is that you never know. Never see college football teams winning. Again, I've never seen it, and I don't think I ever will. I'll never see that scoreboard with a 1-0 scoreboard. It'll score. I just don't think it'll happen. So, all right, you guys all have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow. Again, if you can't make it, that's okay. I know you guys. You're definitely allowed to live your life. So, Pirates, Mariners tomorrow afternoon. I'll see y'all later. You guys have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.